I have watched a lot of anime in my time. I've seen a lot of stuff that I would call hardcore. But Kabane allowing himself to be set on fire so that he could fight against Yui's ice has to go down as one of the most metal scenes I've ever watched when it comes to anime. What's up, y'all? It's your man, That Dude, bringing you guys another video. I am giving out subscriptions down below, so if you like Kemono Jihen, I review every episode, and I talk about other anime too. You don't know these things, so go hit that button. Also, feel free to follow and hit me up on Twitter at DatDudeAnime. Kabane is a better friend than I will ever be or would ever want to be. Yeah, he can regenerate his body, but the dude still allowed himself to be set on fire. He was constantly regenerating his skin and using it as fuel. Like, what? That is so insanely hardcore and just shows the lengths that Kabane is willing to go to help his friends. And also, he did have some self-interest in wanting to keep Yui alive so that he could ask Yui about the Null Stone in hopes of learning more about his parents. So Nobimaru wasn't able to defeat Yui on his own. He needed Kabane's help to take Yui down, but he did say that having to keep Yui alive was holding him back, and that without having that restriction, he would have been able to defeat Yui. Now, whether that was bluster on Nobimaru's part or a statement of fact, we don't know. But if we take it as a statement of fact and not bluster, that would mean that Nobimaru is actually crazy strong. He just doesn't have the capability of fighting someone as strong as Yui without killing him. But if you take what he said as not bluster, he is able to defeat someone as strong as Yui, which means that Nobimaru is crazy strong. To take down someone like Yui, who was in possession of the Null Stone that we had seen already, was able to freeze Kabane, Inugami, and Shiki, and was able to create like a whole palace out of ice and all this kind of stuff. We have seen Yui do some crazy stuff already. He was like ridiculously strong. So if Nobimaru were able to take him out, if he were allowed to kill him and then defeat him, we gotta respect how strong Nobimaru is. I was a bit disappointed in the outcome of the battle with Yui. With how dark Kemono Jihen has been at times, I think it would have been better from a story standpoint if Yui had died. Yes, Kabane had questions that he wanted to ask Yui, and Yui supposedly had valuable information. But at the end, when they were talking to Yui, it seemed that Inugami already knew the stuff that Yui was talking about. So how much value did Yui actually have when it came to giving Kabane and the others information? It didn't seem like he really had that much value at the end. So with that, I do think it would have been better from a story standpoint if they had killed Yui off. I think it would have been waiting for a better battle between him, Kabane, and Nobimaru. And I think it would have made it for a better development for Akira at the end if she would have had to go through her brother dying. We've seen Kemono Jihen do some very dark shit already. We saw what happened with Shiki. Yeah, Shiki got his mother back, but Kabane literally killed all of the bastard children that were conceived via his uncle forcefully breeding his mother with a bunch of different kimono. Like, that was some dark stuff. And we saw that she actually grieved the death of all those children. Yeah, she realized that they had to go basically, but she did grieve the loss of all those children. We saw her and Inugami setting up a shrine for them. So it's not like Kemono Jihen hasn't done similar things as like killing off characters with their relevant importance of someone like Yui. Yui isn't actually all that important of a character. He hasn't done that much in the show, so I think it would have been better from a story standpoint if he had died. Yes, you kind of needed Yui and Akira there to take possession of the Null Stone to keep Inati protecting it, but that could have been achieved with just Akira there. He would have been the surviving member of the Ice Kimono Village. He would have taken possession of the Null Stone, thus keeping it from Inati, and I still think it would have been better if Yui had died. The episode did manage to end on a very interesting note with the group splitting up. You have Kabane, Inugami, and Kon going on their adventure to go find all the different kimono who are in possession of kimono stones. You have Shiki staying behind to seemingly train with Mihai. I think that's what he's going to do. We saw him knocking on Mihai's door. Maybe he wants to train under him and become stronger. And then you have Akira leaving to go with her brother. So you have the group splitting up, but not in a bad way. I think they all have their... Well, besides Akira, basically, I don't really think what she's going to do with her brother's going to be all that interesting. But you have Shiki staying that with Mihai, that can be interesting. Then you have Kabane, Inugami, and Kon going on their adventure. That can be very interesting. So I do want to see a continuation of Kemono Jihen. I think this anime is deserving of a second season because the first one ended on a really good note. Besides me disliking what happened with Yui and the battle with Yui, for the most part, I have enjoyed watching Kemono Jihen a lot. I have enjoyed the show a lot. I think it's one of the better shows of the winter season, so I hope it gets a continuation. I think it is deserving of a second season. Hopefully we get one, but you know how it goes with anime. Sometimes you can fall in love with the show, then it only ever gets one season. But I really hope that isn't the case with Kemono Jihen. That's all I have for you on this one, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go hit that thumbs up. And if you are so inclined, subscribe and share. It would help me out a lot. If you didn't like the video or if you disagree with anything I said, let me know why in the comments. We can talk about it. I respond to almost everything. And again, feel free to follow and hit me up on Twitter @DaddyDoAnime. And I'll see you guys in the next one.